Okay, let's unpack this. Today's deep dive is based on a recent industry article analyzing the unexpected Japanese box office triumph of the Blue Lock live-action film.
Yeah.
And adapting a beloved anime into a live-action movie is a lot like
Oh, it's tough.
taking a blindfolded penalty kick.
Right. You are almost certainly going to miss.
Exactly. I mean, the reason they fail so often is that it's kind of like trying to translate a poem into math.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Because anime relies on, exaggerated physics and these intense internal monologues, and that usually just looks really ridiculous when you put real human actors on a screen.
It does, which is why this financial victory is so shocking. I mean, Blue Lock didn't just dodge that notorious live-action curse. It smashed right through the 1 billion yen ceiling at the Japanese box office.
Right. And for anyone who hasn't encountered Blue Lock before, we should probably clarify what kind of soccer movie this actually is.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
Because this isn't your standard, heartwarming underdog story about teamwork.
No, definitely not.
The premise is wild. So 300 teen soccer prodigies are locked in this bizarre high-tech facility, and they're pitted against each other to forge the ultimate selfish, ego-driven striker.
And the losers have their soccer careers permanently destroyed.
It's over.
It's essentially the Hunger Games meets FIFA.
Wow, yeah. That's intense.
It is, and understanding that intense, ruthless premise is pretty crucial for our mission today. We need to figure out exactly how this hyper-aggressive sports drama managed to translate so perfectly to the big screen without, alienating general audiences.
Well, let's look at the actual rollout, because the numbers in this article tell a really weird story.
They really do.
It debuted on August 7th, 2026, playing across 347 screens. But it didn't open at number 1.
Yeah.
It debuted at 8th place, pulling in, 277.6 million yen, which is roughly $1.74 million US dollars.
Right, so a decent opening, but not the kind of record-shattering explosion that screams blockbuster on day one.
Right, exactly.
What's fascinating here is how word of mouth fueled this slow burn surge. Because by day 10, attendance didn't drop off.
Right.
It exploded to 500,000 viewers and 730 million yen.
Wow.
Yeah, and the mechanism driving that surge was really the fans reacting to the adaptation's tone. It earned a 3.86 out of 5 on the Filmarks ranking.
Which is basically Japan's equivalent to a Rotten Tomatoes or Letterboxd, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
And getting a near 4 out of 5 from notoriously picky anime purists is incredibly difficult.
It's almost impossible.
They rewarded the film because the director didn't shy away from the source material's darker elements. They actually leaned into that visceral, that psychological horror vibe of the training facility instead of watering it down for a general audience.
Yeah, they made the stakes feel real with live actors. When a player gets eliminated, the sheer despair on screen really sells the survival game aspect that the core fans demand.
I hear that, but here's where it gets really interesting. Because I'm looking at the promotional strategy in this article, and I kind of have to push back a bit on the idea that this was just an organic, cinematic, quality-driven surge.
Really?
Yeah, because they secured the vocal titan Adu to do the theme song.
Oh, right, yeah.
And for context, getting Adu for a Japanese release right now is like getting Taylor Swift to write a custom track for your movie.
It is massive.
It's huge. So didn't they just use a commercial cheat code to essentially buy audience goodwill?
I see what you're saying, but I completely disagree that it bought the surge.
Really? You don't think it helped?
Well, I mean, securing Adu is absolutely a strategic masterstroke by the marketing team to grab attention.
Sure.
But an Adu song doesn't buy you 10 days of sustained growing theater attendance.
I guess that's true.
A bad movie with a great pop song drops 60% by week 2 once the gimmick wears off.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
The fact that the audience grew means that 3.86 Filmarks score was really doing the heavy lifting. The actual quality of the film had to back up the initial hype Adu generated.
Right.
Or those theaters would have been empty by day 5.
That makes a lot of sense. So what does this all mean? Say someone is listening right now and they don't watch soccer, and they definitely don't watch anime.
Yeah.
Why does this specific, somewhat nerdy box office data matter to them?
Well, if we connect this to the bigger picture, this data illustrates a masterclass in modern IP strategy.
Okay.
It shows us the exact blueprint of how a niche sports story evolves into a dominant multimedia juggernaut.
Right.
Because we can't look at this box office run in a vacuum. Blue Lock wasn't released during a quiet week. The charts were incredibly
It's real
high.
crowded, yeah.
The article points out they were competing against Chikawa, which is a massive, culturally inescapable, cute mascot phenomenon in Japan.
Oh yeah, they're everywhere.
And the absolute titan that is the Kingdom live-action franchise.
Right. Kingdom is this sweeping historical war epic, and its fifth film just cleared 5.7 billion yen.
Yeah, so for Blue Lock to carve out a billion-yen slice of that highly competitive pie on its very first live-action outing proves immense IP strength.
Wow.
They achieved this by creating an inescapable feedback loop. Because by late 2024, the manga had already sold 40 million copies globally.
That's incredible.
And then they dropped the 2024 anime film Episode Nagi,
right.
which grossed 1.81 billion yen.
Okay, I see.
So releasing this live-action film concurrently with the anime's peak popularity means the franchise is constantly feeding itself across different demographics.
Right. They basically have the manga on lock, the anime on lock, and now they've successfully conquered the live-action landscape.
Exactly.
They're proven they can go toe-to-toe with established heavyweights by blanketing the media landscape so completely that you just can't ignore them.
Yeah, the egoists of Blue Lock have essentially taken the field in the real world.
And they have.
By proving they can break the adaptation curse, they've cemented their status as a cross-medium giant.
Wow.
We are absolutely going to see these characters dominating the big screen for years to come.
Which leaves us with something really fascinating to chew on as we wrap up.
Oh.
Yeah, because at its core, Blue Lock is a story that aggressively champions ruthless, self-centered ego over traditional, harmonious teamwork.
Right.
So if a franchise celebrating pure, unapologetic ambition is achieving this kind of massive mainstream success across every single medium,
Yeah.
what does that reveal about modern society's shifting appetite?
That's a great question.
Are we finally getting tired of playing nice?